Yo.
Yeah, are we, oh my God, are we live?
It's happening?
It's happening right now.
Guys, what?
Oh my God.
Say hello and welcome to Gingerdale, that hashtag shows Riverdale After Show. This is
Fred Durst. No, I'm Daniel. I'm Daniel. I wanted to wear a hat today. Also because I'm really shiny in the lights. It looks really weird. So I'm wearing a hat.
Look
at me, I'm so shiny. I'm so shiny. Oh my God. Like LL Cool J. I'm just glistening. So I'm wearing a hat today. It's a weird thing. I'm channeling Joe. And to my right is the one, the only, the illustrious, the lovely.
Keep going.
Oh yeah, I was going to say.
Sorry, I was going to fluff while you did that.
I love
Sarah
it.
Carey.
There you go. There you
Thanks
go.
for joining us, you guys. Tonight. Okay, Daniel, you said it earlier about this episode, that this was the episode.
This is, when I say the episode, I mean there will not be another one that tops this episode this season. Meaning
not even the finale.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't think the finale will meet up to everything that we experienced, we felt, and that we enjoyed on this episode. Even while we were watching in the watching room, we had the moments.
The watching room.
I give things names. So while we were watching in the watching room, we had the moment where you, me, and producer Ernie all cheered and jumped up at a particular moment.
It's true.
Right?
Because we were like, not again!
Oh my God. It was so good.
At this point, Fred should be wearing a bulletproof vest, and it turns out
all the time
that he is.
Yes. Finally. I loved it because it was such a thing for me.
Yeah.
Like when we were watching, and Ernie said it too, like, really? After all this time? Dude, how many times have you been around people that are shooting? Mm-hmm. You were at a debate. You almost got shot. You did that. You got shot before. I'm thinking it's time. Sure enough, look at that. Oh,
yeah. He's like
smart.
Sheriff Keller made us put him on before we went into Pops.
The Pop, yes.
I'm like, well, it's a good thing you decided not to take it off.
Yes, I agree.
I can't imagine that that's comfortable.
Oh no. Oh, they're tight.
Right?
Oh my God.
But what I find super interesting, so in this episode we have the reveal of the Black Hood, kind of. I'm going to put a kind of on it.
She keeps saying the reveal, kind of.
Yeah.
You'll hear why.
So in what happens right before Fred gets shot is the Black Hood busts in, is coming for Archie.
Yeah.
And, he doesn't realize Archie's now a wrestler. He wrestles.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and Fred hits him over the head with a bat, and he's like, yeah, and then the whole thing turned, but before that, they're having a standoff.
Yeah.
And he's pointing the gun, Archie's like, what do I do? And they do the flash, 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 flash.
Yes.
And the eyes of who shot his father match the eyes of the man in his house.
Yes. So, and okay, what's your theory with the man in the house?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I've thrown some things around. We've got Hal. I said maybe it's a Hal Cooper twin. Hiram hired somebody. Obviously, Hiram is hiring people.
We know that for sure.
Yeah, but Hal's taking credit for everything that's happened. But obviously, from this moment, I don't believe let's say Hal is the Black Hood, and we're just supposed to believe that.
Okay, all right.
Right. His confession is everything.
Yes.
Whatever. And we're supposed to believe that, Archie has been looking at this man's face for 17, 15 years and didn't recognize his eyes. I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, didn't recognize his blue...
I lost my train of thought.
Didn't recognize his blue eyes that happened to turn green.
Right.
Let's not forget it, guys. Because in the same episode, we saw them flash green. Later, when he's hugging her, we showed it to you. Yeah. Those eyes are blue.
But I've seen a lot of people in chat rooms and stuff be like, people forget that you can wear colored contacts on a show.
Very
no,
true.
I didn't forget. I used to wear them. I used to have blue eyes with those contacts.
Yep.
You're welcome.
So,
but no one's going to be like, oh, Daddy, you're now wearing green contacts?
Yeah.
That's so great.
Yeah. No one's going to say it. No one's going to notice that. How do you not just go through life and be like,
Archie's not going to be like,
pause.
Yo, that looks like Hal Cooper, who I've grown up with. That's Betty's dad's eyes. No one's going to have that thought.
Poo-poo on you. Because that's some BS.
Yeah.
I would have caught it. I would have noticed it. And it's upsetting that no one else is.
But could Hal be a part of this? He knew a lot. You know what I mean? He went after Cheryl. Oh, thank you. My hair's this is what happens when I get stressed out. The hair's just going to be everywhere tonight, you guys. He went after Cheryl.
Okay.
You know, and Katniss Cheryl.
Oh my God.
Shot his ass with an arrow. Which I just love that Cheryl pulls all this stuff out of the woodwork.
Oh my God.
Right?
Oh.
He busts in, he's coming for her, she sneaks out a window. And then all of a sudden she shows up in a brand new outfit. It's like Final Fantasy X.
I wasn't even going to say Final Fantasy X. I was going to say it's like she's Mariah Carey on Cribs. Where it's like, she walked out, came out doing everything every time. Like, she was like, oh my God, I have to chase him. Bitch, I gotta look good. And then she went ahead and put it on, Little Red Riding Hood, blah, blah, yada. Came out Katniss and ready to go.
This was one really busy night. This entire episode was like a span of 3 hours.
Yes. And I'm like, dude, they jam-packed this episode. Everyone's story was at least something that you were like, okay, I'm actually watching.
Yeah.
Even though there were moments where they could have gone slow, where they did go, it was still like, but I'm getting information.
Yeah.
So I had no problem with this episode.
Right, so I'm going to turn to the chat. How do you guys feel about the Hal Cooper confession? What do you feel about the Black Hood that was in Archie's house? That he recognized the eyes and the eyes matched from the first time at Papa Poutine's last season. Not Papa Poutine. Wrong person. That's something else we'll get to. At Pop's earlier in the season.
Oh my God. Because the thing is, with that, there's a theory. One twin.
Twin. Could still be a twin.
I'm hoping for it so much.
We learned a lot about his dad, though.
Yes, we did. Oh my God. Oh,
okay,
right to it in a
second. Could be a twin.
It could
just be someone Hiram has hired.
Exactly.
And then Hal got inspired and was like, oh man, take credit for this because I like to point fingers and I'm just going to cover it up.
We know that Hal didn't take credit for the shooting at the debate.
He did not. He's like, that wasn't me. I can't take credit for
exactly. That. But I can't believe they just left it at that. Like, it would have been like, well, do you know who it was?
Yeah.
Like, nope, they didn't care.
But I also love that Alice called his shit out. Like, in order to, like, take him down, though, like, she was like, no, I'm just pointing out that your father still can't do anything right. Even be a serial killer.
I loved it.
And she comes for him, like, to the jugular. She's like, why didn't you, like, come for me? Why'd you shoot Fred Andrews? Oh, he was an adulterer. Okay, well, then why didn't you come for me? Because I slept with F.P. Jones, who's a better man than you.
Oh, no. Why didn't you go for yourself? Because you stepped out with, I thought she was going to say, you had your little ancestral kind of, I thought she was going to go for it because she talked about it before.
Alice is my favorite.
But she didn't. She was like, I'll hold that back because I got something else I'm about to go ahead and cut it off with. She literally just cut off his pride. She was like, FB, who is much more of a man than you'll ever be. And I was like,
every way.
That was it. That was it. I was like, whoa, my God.
And then he choked a bitch.
Well, because he was so pissed. There was nothing else for him. He was like he just snapped. He saw me, like,
Hulk
oh my God. And that was so funny because all she was doing was leveling up, and she knew her daughter was already making her way.
I just love Betty sneaking in the background. She's like, I got this.
Yeah, she's like, keep going, Mom. Just tear down my father in front of me. It's fine. And he's a killer.
Did you think that Alice killed Hal?
Alice what?
Did you think that Alice killed Hal when she like?
I didn't. I knew she was just like, I'm definitely gonna knock you out. I knew she was knocking him out.
Oh, I know. But I'm saying in that moment.
In that moment, did you think
when she hit him?
Yeah, when she went for the second hit. Was it a
death hit? Yeah.
But I was like, nah. The way those shovel things are, anyway.
People die hitting their heads on counters.
Oh yes,
they
very
hit
true.
it just
very
right.
True. Well,
I wasn't sure, honestly. I was like, oh shit.
If she hit him with a poker, I would have said he would have been dead because that poker, that's it.
Yeah.
But with that little shovel thing, if you ever have any of them, they're thin and they can bend immediately. Yeah. The worst too, because when they bend and you try to bend it back and not be in trouble.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Let's take a second and let's pop into the chat because the chat's been going. I just want to say a quick hello to Jalen. Excuse me. Larome. Toku Kid. Ryan Earl Thomas.
Ooh.
What up, guys?
A lot of people.
Make sure that if you're here, if you're in the chat, hit that thumbs up. Make sure to comment. We'll read it and we will engage in your thoughts.
Yes.
So we've got... I love Ryan Earl Thomas. Cheryl is the real Green Arrow.
Oh,
Watch out, Riverdale.
Yes. Oh, my God. Cheryl's a superhero now, guys. I don't care what you say.
No.
She is it. We should actually replace Green Arrow on the network with Cheryl. That'd be fine. That'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah, and LeBron says it's too obvious and can't wait to find out who the other Black Hood is. But that reveal scene was chilling.
Yes,
it absolutely
It was.
What a turn for that character, and what a turn for that actor.
Dude, I thought the same thing. I was like, my God, this is like a role of a lifetime for him, where he's like, now I get this moment to change everything about me. I was this doting. Started off at first, I was a stupid doting husband. Then you found out that honestly I wasn't, and that I was gonna go ahead and step out. So then we started to see his progression into like darkness or being bad, just like a bad person. So they already did it where they sold it to us, where we were like, well, we don't like him anyway. When you don't like a character, you're free to make him a bad person, or you're free to kill him. Either way it goes.
Yeah, all I have to say is that once they took him to the car and he turned his head and did that like knowing look, something else is going on.
I think he knows who that other person is.
Yeah.
I think he knows, and I think he's working with them.
Could it be
Chick? Could it be Chick? Maybe he didn't murder Chick, because when she gave off the list of names that he killed,
say him.
She did not say Chick. So that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he was like, yeah, I had to get my man out of there, blah, blah, yada, yada. If that's the case. Or maybe he did kill Chick and we just forgot about him.
Yeah. Hello, Modest Princess Jennifer.
Wait.
I'm just saying hi to someone in the chat.
We did, wait, no.
What do you say?
Didn't we see Chick at the...
The last time we saw Chick was when he was running in the forest and the Black Hood was going to get him.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the last time we saw him.
Okay, yeah, so...
But yeah, she listed everybody off. And then when Betty tells Archie, he's like, no, the Black Hood was just in my house. Like,
I saw him.
flash.
Yeah, I saw the eyes.
It was him.
Yes.
Like what is that? Like
that little weird shaking
thing.
It's Archie's sense. Ginger sense. I don't know.
Spidey does the sing lane. Looking for a spoiler. Thank you, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh yes.
That was a good video.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is, but man, that mom voice in the background talking about your father. So now we know that Hal Cooper's dad was the the
original
Riverdale Reaper.
Yes.
And that he did kill those people. And it's like, but you gotta have him point fingers at someone else. How? You have to do that. You gotta be good. I think the mom, I have been saying that the Sisters of Quiet Mercy have been a part of this story
for so long.
And I think that main, what is it, like Sister Woodward or something like that? Sister Woodhouse. That Sister Woodhouse is Hal Cooper's mother. Oh my God.
Which makes sense. Which makes a lot of sense.
That's why that family is so connected.
Oh my God, it makes so much sense.
Right?
So this way it's like, okay, so now she's in charge of the whole thing. That's why it's heavy on the stand and blah, blah, blah.
Yes, it's very religious.
It makes sense.
It's very culty.
And then he already wanted to kill Cheryl for her impropriety, as he calls it, because of her being lesbian. So now that she's out,
she's a sinner.
And on top of that, And on top of that, she knows the secret. She pretty much knows.
If next week's episode, we haven't watched the trailer yet, but we will, doesn't show something with the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, I'm going to call bullshit.
Yep. Because you missed a great opportunity right there. Yeah. We know that's who it should be.
He knows.
It's like, congratulations, this is your grandmother. Because I don't know if when he got married to what's her name, everything, if he said his mother, if he said his mother was alive or not, or anything.
We don't know. We don't know any of that.
No. So that's what I want.
Like, obviously, his father has passed. Like, there's none of that. But, like, and it doesn't matter even if he says, oh, my mother died, but it could be this woman.
No, that's what I'm saying. He lies to her.
Yeah.
My mother's dead, but mom's right there all the whole time.
The whole time. With his twin brother.
Oh, my God.
Howard. Just gonna call him Howard.
Oh, my God. There's so many things.
Yeah.
What do we have as far as the chat with reactions?
Modest Princess Jennifer is a new face. Hello and welcome. Jalen's like, he totally thinks he's like, he knows about the killing. 100%.
Yeah, definitely. So, trying to pinpoint who is the second Black Hood is the big question. But moving on from there, which I think you guys need to put your theories together and put them in our comments, or also go on to our Facebook group if you haven't joined on yet. That is what is
Gingerdale, a Riverdale show. Or it's just facebook.com/groups/Gingerdale.
There you go. So look up Gingerdale.
I'll put it in the
Facebook.
chat.
There you go.
Gingerdale, because it doesn't let me put links in the chat. So
I hate that. Look up Gingerdale on Facebook. You'll find us there. And when you do, you can go ahead and share your theories, your thoughts, your ideas with a lot of other like-minded, Riverdalians. So,
LeBron wants to know, I know it's a Riverdale live stream, but when the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina come out, y'all should do an after show for that.
We thought about that. Now the thing is, it's a Netflix series, so it means you'll be able to binge it all.
I know, it's more difficult. If we try to
do everything and talk about everything all in one episode, that may be a lot to do. But then trying to break it up, we need to know that there would be a group of fans that are actually willing to pace themselves and watch one episode a week.
Don't spoil things for me. Exactly. I will be upset.
If you guys are ready for that, if we get enough, in fact, I'll say this right now. If we have at least, I'm going to go for a high number. I'm not going to go low. Go. If we have at least 30 fans that are dedicated and say yes, they will, we'll do it. If we don't, sorry, we're not. We'll probably just cover it in 2 parts, just talk about it and be done.
Yeah, but I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for it.
Gonna be good.
It's going to be huge.
Gonna be good.
But this episode, Papa Poutine's son.
Oh, that was good.
That dude was a hulking beast of a man.
Yeah.
The dude walked in and just immediately, first moment we saw him, I knew who it was. I knew exactly.
We're like, that's Papa Poutine's son. Because they built it up that we knew he was coming for Hiram.
That's right. First thing he does is ask about Hiram and, so, Pops, you own this. Where is the owner of this establishment? You know, the lodges, blah, 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 blah. Once he did that, I was like, oh, God, here it comes. I thought he was going to actually get his hands on Hiram. I really did.
Yeah, but no. He's like, my papa told me if I ever die, you don't kill the man who killed me, you kill the people that man loves. And
that is some cold stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Cold stuff.
I liked seeing Hermione take a moment. You know, she finally, she went, she found that gun, she shot that man 4 times in the chest. Yes. And we're just like, one in the head, mama.
Yeah, right. That's we were like, double tap.
That's an execution.
Yes.
But she was powerful. And it crossed a line for her, I think.
I think so.
It wasn't that, Veronica found the paper that was going to ruin Fred.
And that's funny.
And only kind of maim Hermione. Because I think she would.
That's what Veronica was mad at. Mm-hmm. And that's what, had her really change her connection to her dad. But for Hermione, it was, I had to literally kill a man to defend myself because of your stupidity.
Yep.
And this is a problem. So now everything you do can come back on me. I didn't realize how tangible I am, how I can be reached.
Yep.
Now
it's real.
Yeah, now I can be reached because of things you do.
Yeah.
Now we have a problem.
Yeah.
But I thought she was a boss.
I mean, I think she still is a boss. But, she's working with her husband. She's trying to make this marriage work. She's trying to work with her husband and, see this through because it could be good for her, too.
Well, I mean, he's already messed up once and got caught, so.
Yeah.
Hence jail.
Sorry,
you're not that good.
Yeah.
So.
But there's just some more Hiram things. So, Reggie, everyone thinks that Reggie is who shot and killed Fang.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Right, and so Reggie's like, Hiram, I'm stuck. I'm in so much trouble. I'm leaning against a trash can. It smells and people are after me. And he's just like, sorry about it. And hangs up the phone.
I love the
and has the creepiest smile,
grin.
Accomplishment.
Oh my God. He was like, this feels good. Literally, I just ruined another 15-year-old's life. He enjoys doing that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
Everything's going according to plan.
It is for him, though.
Yeah.
Amid all this chaos, he was able to make sure he figured out all the moving plots, all the moving pieces, and made sure that he was able to take care of them all.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me. Damn, Hiram, you are really a mastermind.
He gave Reggie the gun, hoping that he would kill him, but it still happened. And it wasn't Reggie, it was Midge's mother, which I understand, but then she felt real guilty. She's like, oh my God, I killed that boy. And
that was just boom, boom, real quick.
He hired the ghoulies, and there's just...
They are a huge cake.
Warriors!
Yes! We had our Warriors moment, and that was so good.
When they showed up, that's what you were like, what is this, the Warriors all of a sudden? And then he's like, come out and play!
I was like,
and I'm
God.
Like, yep. If you guys have not seen Warriors, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's a great movie.
It's a great film. It's kind of like what are those, what are they called? The plots where it's like a tower thing where, you have to keep going up different levels to get to the top.
Tower.
Yeah.
Tower.
Like The Raid is one of those where it's this one team or one guy and you have to keep going, and each floor it's a new boss. It's the same way with with the Warriors, but it's like behind enemy lines.
Right.
So then you're stuck there, and they're trying to get out of this place like Queens, Brooklyn, I don't know, wherever they were. And they're
trying to get out. Take that back. Jughead is not dead.
No, Jughead is not dead. He is not dead. He did not give his best acting moments on the show yet. He gave some really good ones.
Oh, he was great tonight. I even was like, Cole Sprouse killing it on
here's
this episode.
Here's your Emmy for us. We appreciate it today, but you're not done.
No.
That's how I feel. I want to give him an Emmy. I do.
The ghoulies are going for all out war. They don't know how many they're up against. And Effie's like, we just want blood. And they do their thing voting.
I'm going to do that from now on.
I know.
I'm going to call votes for no reason just so I can do this. People are like, what is that? Never mind.
Never mind, it's a thing.
No, it's a thing. It's serpents and stuff.
Don't you worry about it.
Yes.
This is a thing. If you watch Riverdale, you'll know. And that's how then you find friends. But then, Jughead decides to take this whole thing into his own hands to, try and strike a deal that he should know better.
See, but this is the thing. You notice one theme that was going on for Jughead for this episode was leadership.
Yeah.
And they kept pointing it out. Like, his dad was like, well, no, as a leader, you need to do this. And then later, Sweet Pea's like, oh, yeah, you're not a leader.
Right.
Now you don't want to be a leader. You want your dad to be a leader. You just want to be the guy that pretty much got Fang shot. And it's like, leader. They keep going back and forth with it. So he has to know, he has to understand as a leader, which he's already done before, there has to be a level of sacrifice.
Yeah.
So he does the ultimate sacrifice and gives himself. Which, it was like, Jughead, now's not the time. But it saved the city, or at least for a moment. Because she did say, they said, oh, we can't wait to get your girlfriend. I was like, hey, wait a minute, whoa, did we just have a deal? No, what do you get? Well, you're all backing out of the deal. So, here's the gun. I would have been quick for it.
Here's the gun.
Here's the gun. Bang, 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 bang. I'm going to shoot as many people as possible. But, oh my God, the moment. The moment where, as we disagreed with you, Jughead's not dead, even though his pound of flesh is gone.
His pound of flesh is gone. He definitely got curb stomped a few times without a curb. You know what I mean?
30 people.
He is probably on the brink of death. He's gonna have some broken bones.
Oh yeah.
A broken face.
Yeah.
A broken ego. And a new fire and fury in his belly.
And that is something you don't want to mess with, especially with Jughead. Because Jughead gets to that point where it's like, one of the most, like I say, the most dangerous man in the world is the man that has nothing to lose. At this point, you've got him to that point where he has to now, he's not worried about what he's going to lose. He's worried about defending everything that's left. Yeah. And so, only thing he has left is, Betty.
Right. Modest Princess Jennifer says, do you think Veronica gave him the kiss of death? That's what I thought when she kissed him.
Oh, I like that.
But he's too important of a character for them to go there.
Ooh, best with them. I don't know if that's the thing. The kiss of death for Veronica to Jughead, right? Mm-hmm. When they kissed in the pool. Then?
That's what I'm guessing. Is that what you mean? Is that what you're talking about?
Because if that's what you're saying, I can kind of get it. But I don't see it as, I don't think they thought of it that way when they were doing it, as far as this will be foreshadowing. Because if so, that means that any kiss she gives is the kiss of death. She's a Black Widow. So, where's Archie's moment? Yeah,
right, Archie's alive.
Every time Archie's about to die, his dad jumps in the way, takes a bullet. So, who knows? Oh, God, that moment. I know we talked about it, but it's just in my head. It was like, again!
Again! That's when.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it that way. I like the
idea of it, though.
I do. Mm-hmm. I like that interpretation. So that's something actually we may have to consider and try to... In fact, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to go back, watch, and see if we can kind of see his decline to...
Right after that.
Yeah. I'm going to see that. I want to find out.
I mean, it kind of started a little before that with him always going after her.
Yeah.
And then that's where it kind of all culminated and came to a point.
It's true. That's when Dad was kind of like,
She's like, it was the way she did it, like a mobster. I mean, yeah.
It's true. It's true.
That's when she was kind of coming into her own little mobster ways. And then now she realizes she can't ruin people's lives.
Well, the thing is, she realizes that she's not made out for it. Because it's like, you have to be ready to take a life.
Do you think Veronica could could something happen in Veronica's life that could cause her to turn like that?
Yes. And I think that thing is going to be the breakup and him getting with Betty. Archie, everybody breaks up. Archie gets with Betty. Jughead says, forget it, I'll just live life. And then gets with Tony or whatever. Or runs around with Hot Dog. Whatever. You know, because Jughead has many options.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm just saying.
Tony's with Cheryl. Stop it.
Well, I don't know. You know, Cheryl's going to be on her whole vigilante thing.
I love it, though.
She's going to be busy in
Star City. Do you think Cheryl's going to be roaming around, with a bow and arrow, like the ultimate?
Yeah, she's like, oh, watch out. You know, somebody, what's that noise?
Up.
Oh, sorry, Grandma.
She showed up to, when Jughead
Grandma's
first,
like, my milky eye. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My milky eye.
My milky eye.
Cheryl showed up to help Jughead. She was Jughead's backup to get against Penny the first time and to save Tony.
I love how you pointed out. She got a vote.
Oh, she got a vote.
That was so trippy to me.
She is a by proxy. She has not done the dance.
She didn't have to do the dance. She's like, who am I going? Well, she is dating Tony, so
that's what I'm saying.
Say, yeah, by proxy. But Betty had to do the dance, so she better hurry up and do the dance.
We're gonna need a dance.
Yeah, well, she probably
even if it's just I'm a dancer for you. I just need a nod to it. You know what I mean?
But then again, she may be like, this is what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna dance, and I'm still here. Okay?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I just shot somebody with an arrow. I'm really cool. That's it. That's it. They're like, well, she's got a point. She just shoots somebody with an arrow. Okay. I'm not do that. All right, fine.
To switch gears a little bit, what do you think about the plan to put a bounty on the Black Hood's head?
I like the Gotham reference.
Right?
I love that. What are you doing? Making this place Gotham City? It was so hilarious. But I like it, but it's kind of like a thing of, this was what Hiram wanted her to do. He said, you have to go there. You have to make your announcement. You have to. He kept talking about it. It's really important, mija.
I know. It's fine. Me more.
Yeah. Oh God.
He says it like I do. Anyway, it bothers me.
He doesn't say it with a roll or anything. He says me more.
It's like me more.
It's there's nothing in it. But so anyway, with that, he has to push it forward. It's making me think, okay, great, go ahead and do this, because that second person is the person that they hired. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, go ahead and do that. We'll never have to pay that $1 million, because when it comes time to it, we'll just tell them to stop. Right. And disappear. Right. The end. And
then he's the original Black Hood puppeteer.
Yeah. And so immediately with that, they're like, oh, great. Just you offering that $1 million scared him so much that he left town. Right. Great. That's what we need in a mayor. That's the whole thing. I wanted to really read the October surprise.
Right. Well, it was just going to be the story of their affair. Yeah. And I think, because Hermione's right, Fred is running on family values. So that's his entire campaign. But then to show that he, had an affair with a married woman, she will go slightly unscathed because her husband is a mobster who was in jail. You know what I mean? I think people will sympathize with her.
I get it.
Of why she was with Fred Andrews.
I get it.
Even though she was married. But Fred Andrews can't do it because she is married. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
It's true. It's kind of like the whole thing of, if she's out of state, it's okay to cheat.
The sheriff?
Oh, well, there you go.
And the mayor?
There you go. Because now they're running around having their relationship and no one cares. And that's going to be weird when she finally does come back and she's like, what the F? Really, the whole town is in on this? You guys are all horrible people. All of you are horrible people. I'm over here trying to save the country, and make sure Kaepernick can kneel when he wants to or whatever. And here you go.
Kaepernick can kneel.
Banging out my husband, and you guys are all supporting it. You know what? F you, Riverdale. I don't feel that way. You know what? F you, Riverdale. Oh, I heard the Black Hood was in town. Good.
So can someone explain to me, did Hal shoot Fred? We don't know. But I'm leaning towards no.
I'm leaning towards no also. Because the eyes that we saw were in the house.
Yes.
And those eyes shot Fred again.
But this time he was wearing a bulletproof vest.
Yeah, true. But still, it's just hilarious. Well, the guy's
Thanks, hot dads saving the town.
oh, that was kind of weird.
No, it was great. Are you kidding? I thought it was awesome.
You're calling your own dad hot.
You can, like, you know if your parents are attractive.
Yeah, that's true. And
then you know if your friends' dads are attractive. And then you're like, dang, hot. Like, you didn't have a friend who had a hot mom?
Well, I'm just wondering if my daughter thinks, like, oh my God, my dad's so unattractive.
Oh, stop it.
Oh my God.
Stop it right now. You're being ridiculous. I'm just going to sit here.
Okay, all right.
Are you done?
I'm back.
Are you out of sulking corner?
I'm back. But that was really weird to me. But yeah, you are right. You do know when, like, okay, yeah, my parent is attractive. And then also the other parents. That's fine.
Yeah. Modest Princess Jennifer says, do you think Archie will try to kill Hal? I don't think so.
Nope.
I think that
justice is done. He's happy.
Yeah, I think Archie's going to be confused because of the black hood that was in his house. I think he's going to try and convince Betty that her father is not the black hood because it doesn't line up with his visions. That's what I think.
It is Archie, and that sounds exactly like something he would do.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, it clearly can't be your dad because your dad wasn't there and shot my dad again. Right. And I saw the eyes. I know the eyes of a killer.
We saw the eyes. We saw the creepy look that Hal gave, the knowing look from the back of the cop car.
Exactly. So
there's something else going on.
Yes. I'm telling you, either it's a twin or someone else. Well, someone that Hiram hired, but he happens to know about it too.
Something.
Because Hal knows more.
Hal knows more than he's saying.
A whole lot more. Oh my God. What else is there really to cover in this episode? I know we talked about the big turn for Hal, which is my favorite part of this entire series or this season.
Everyone's on top of their acting A games this episode.
Oh my God.
Everyone did an incredible job.
Oh, KP. I loved it when he was like, well, I understand. And he got all upset and kicked the table. And he was like, I've been doing this a lot longer than you. KP has moments where he explodes. And I am here for every one of them. FP.
We will one day get this right.
One day we will get it right. But Jughead's dad, Skeet Ulrich. Fine.
Skeet Ulrich. So, FP. It's FP.
Okay. FP. I love when he gets those moments.
Pendleton.
Forsyth?
Yes, that's his name.
No, we'll never forget it. So, FP has that moment where he always does, where he's like, and he gets so upset, and he delivers very important information.
Yeah.
It is always the Jughead. It's always the Jughead.
It is always.
When they were in the bar once, and he holds him and says, "This is where you've disappointed me the most."
And he kisses him on the
forehead. My God,
that's still one of my favorite scenes of the whole season.
FP, you are great. That's one good moment for your acting. Jughead
was incredible.
All over the place.
Alice was great.
Alice, when she gave Hal every bit of what he deserved.
Yep.
When she said, I'm not shocked.
Who is the other Black Hood? Boy. I don't know.
I know. Usually you guys come to us for the answers, but at this moment, honestly, we don't even know.
I just like my twin theory. I know it might be twin overload, but that's kind of what this is. If Hal is the Black Hood, then we've got the same bookend of when Jason's father killed him. That's right. It's evil fathers versus hot dads who save the world. Or we can go with the twin thing, because now we've got Claudius and Clifford, right? The two, we know that Hal's father was the twin that killed the other twin.
Yeah.
And then became the Reaper. The darkness. There's a darkness in me, Betty.
Oh, now it's in you too, Betty. I knew it was there from the whole time.
I could absolutely, what Ernie said in the chat, he has to be connected to Hiram or one of the other families. He could 100% be a hired gun.
Yeah. But I think that
But only for Fred. You know what I mean?
I don't get it. I'm telling you, I think Hal knows who it is, too. Maybe Hal told Hiram, hey, here you go, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or Sheriff Keller. But Sheriff Keller was off saving the world during this whole thing.
Sheriff Keller is not the Black Hood. He is not connected to the Black Hood. He is working to catch the Black Hood. He's just resigned. Didn't he resign?
Yeah. Wait.
Or is he still
Laurent says, Roberto, the creator, gave a hint on social media, Batman carrying Robin. Was that on Twitter?
Oh, well, that's what we have with Skeet carrying.
Oh yeah, so that's what that is.
Remember? Oh, see, this is the thing on that one back at the time where people got the vote for killing Robin, or the Robin of that time. They voted to kill him, so he died. And there's a cover where Batman's holding broken, limp Jason and Todd, and he's dead. So it's the same thing. Joker kills him. It was a great story.
Yeah.
Later you get the Red Hood. Oh my God, it's so great. But anyway, moving on from that.
Yeah, Artie's.
He did give a hint. He did give a hint. He gave it on Twitter, I think. And I think he even put the picture
scene,
up.
and that's exactly what the image was.
And it was so good.
Should we find that image? Should we put it?
Yeah. I want to see it, actually. Yeah, if I can get a little bit of a Skeet Ulrich and Cole Sprouse,
Yeah.
side by side. Oh my God, you want to see them next to each other?
Sure. He said he went after the diner that was owned by Hiram. Archie's dad was collateral. That it could honestly still just be as basic as that.
But if Archie's dad was collateral, then why is he back inside of their house and going for it?
Because Hiram is still a man, and Hiram's pride is still hurt.
So Hiram's like, if I can't get the story out, I need to make sure you're shot.
Yeah.
That's true. Hiram
Take care of the problem.
Man. He's a short man. A Napoleon complex.
What did he say? Keep your eye on the, what was it? He's like, keep your eye on the main subject at hand, or whatever it was.
Eye on the prize.
Eye on the prize kind of a thing.
That makes sense. So he's like, no matter what happens, I'm still sticking with this. Mm-hmm. This is what needs to go.
This is the plan.
That could be it. And that would make sense. Man, it is the question, though. Yeah, so why did you send him again? Like, to really get rid of the competition so your wife could win that way?
So his wife could win. Technically, he wins. And he gets his prison, and the ghoulies are around. Then it means, then he sends the ghoulies after the serpents, and the serpents are out of the way, and then it all just kind of works out in his favor.
Well, then he'll just have the prisons collect the ghoulies.
Yeah. Oh, and here's the picture. Here we go.
Side by side, so you can see it. There you go. So the picture that was at least slightly released, or actually a new rendition of it, because that's almost like Silvestri art. But that's a version of it versus what we saw. So you get to see the comparison and the difference, which is like, oh boy, yeah. It's still tough. It's still tough. At that moment when it happened, did you think, oh my God, he's not dead?
Oh yeah, instantly. They're not. It's season 2. Jughead's not going anywhere.
No. Because if you killed Jughead in season 2,
everyone will stop watching.
You won't. Well, no. Then you're telling me, hey, this is just like Game of Thrones. Mm-hmm. No one's safe. Anyone can get it. Who are you? You're an old lady across the street? P.S. You can get it. Like, that's it. Anyone can die. There goes the original. That's the one he posted up. I like the Silvestri one. I don't know. I love it more. But it's for me, if he died, like I said, it would give me the message that no one's safe, and also we could be so much closer to ramping up and ending the show at any time. Yeah. So even though we got renewed for 3rd season, maybe 3rd season is what I want to end it on.
I mean, they killed Fangs in this episode. He did not make it.
Dude, and an off-screen
death.
An off-screen death for him. But we did get to have some level of ceremony when he was indeed shot. Mm-hmm. So it counts for something. We got to see that moment where he looks at us, and he kind of gives us that fearful look of, guys? And you're just like, oh, Fang, I can save you.
A little sad face.
Right? I was like, I can save you, Fang. But Fang's dead. No more Fang.
But we still have to deal with Reggie. Oh, God.
The idiot brought the gun. No, see, that's another thing.
Do you? Okay.
Reggie, I was going to ask. Maybe you're going to ask the question. Do you think Reggie would have actually shot him?
No, I think he would have punked out.
Would have been one of those moments where he just...
And froze.
Yep. And then tackled, and then that's it?
Yeah. I don't think he ever would have done it.
Okay.
I think Reggie likes to talk big.
Reggie is that guy.
Yeah.
He's that guy. Yo, bro. Hey, bro, blah, blah. I mean... Yeah. Look at him when he finally shows up at Pops.
He's stressed out.
Oh,
he's like, everyone thinks I did it. Like, bro, what would you be like if you did do that?
Yeah. It was just like, oh my God.
Now, do you think that this Jughead incident with the ghoulies is going to bring the North Side and the Serpents together against a common enemy?
Yes. He said he's going to get the reserves. I can't wait to find out who the reserves are.
Alice.
Well, Alice and who else? I can't wait to find out when it's like all these people coming out of Riverdale like, I was a serpent too. You're like, oh, Farmer Bill, yeah. And, he comes out ready to kill. I don't know. Like, so many people. And I think it will be that whole thing where the whole town...
Oh, hold up. Larry Newbill. War, huh? Good God. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Wow.
Thank you, Larry, for your super chat.
I agree. The war is something that does concern me. And I hope that we figure out a way to end it. Most likely it's going to be that whole thing where they come back and they're ready to take on everyone. Yeah. And the whole town is standing on the outskirts. Just waiting. And they're like,
get out of our town.
Yeah. Get out of
Go
Riverdale.
back to Greenville where you belong.
There you go. And they'll be like, well, we don't have to be here at all. And Penny's like, well, we should. And then they'll grab Penny and then, oh no. And then they'll all leave. And it's like, oh, she's about to get some Armadillo Town justice. That's it. So that's
Armadillo
Town justice. So that's what I think will probably happen. Because Penny needs to get hers before the season ends.
Yeah. Agreed.
She got her pound of flesh. Oh, now we are even again? Oh, no.
No, we're not even.
Well,
she took the pound of flesh and then almost beat him to death. Exactly. He's like knocking on heaven's door.
So now we've got to make sure we repay you. And it's going to be up to that point where we're going to beat you halfway to death or we'll finally get you locked away completely. Yeah. So something's going to happen. She's about to get shivved in jail.
Are we ready to watch the trailer?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do we need to search for it first, Ernie?
Okay, cool. I'm getting a message like this. This is what I'm getting. You guys can't see it, but right behind, he's doing this. You know what this means, guys? It means stretch. Give you a little bit more.
What, did we not cover something? Did we miss anything? I don't think we missed anything.
I don't think we missed anything, but it's more of insight. So, with everything that we've established so far, were you expecting to say goodbye to Hal in this way?
No, because I just didn't expect them to... I thought, honestly, that Hal was a throwaway character. And now they've made him something much more. And
I gotta say, honestly, for myself, I love it. Like we said, we love the fact that he got to act and put his claws into a character and see the change and the evolution. I love it. But also with it, it just... The way the show did it was like, hey... Here goes someone we introduced you to at the very beginning. You thought he's going to always stay as a core character. Yeah. But there was so much more to him. And now he's evil.
That's also one of the things I love about this show is that the parents are important.
The Generation 1, as I call it, is very important. Actually, they're not Generation 1. They're Generation 2. Generation 1 is the grandparents.
Oh, true.
Think about it. We could finish telling the story of these, like everyone here in Riverdale. And then, out of nowhere... Let's go back for like a new show where it's telling us all the dirt that happened for the parents. It could be only one season. And then after that, we go back and do all the dirt for the grandparents. And then end it all completely. I would love that.
Jalen said, wait, Sarah reaction to the money. And he laughed. What did I do?
Reaction to the money? I don't know.
I don't know either. Sometimes I just talk and I don't remember anything.
What do we mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. You have to tell us.
With Larry's super chat money.
You were like, oh my God.
Because I sang it. You're welcome.
Good looking. Bravo.
Good looking at.
Man, there was a lot in this episode, like I said. We will not find another episode this season that will top this one. No. This one is it. I'm telling you, the season finale won't be as good as this, and I'm not upset over it. No. I'm not.
That's how it was kind of last year, too. Like, the episode before the finale was really great. I'm just excited to see what they're setting up for season 3.
How many episodes do we have left?
1. Next week's the finale.
That's it, right? Penultimate's always it. And with that...
That was the 11th hour episode.
It's up right now.
Here we go. Are we ready? I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Not over.
I'll start telling your secrets.
I am not like you.
Aren't you? I'm gonna make my bones. Once and for all.
How?
Riverdale. Season finale. Next Wednesday at 8, 7 Central. Only on the CW and the CWS.
Are like from... What?
Back.
Okay, I'm so confused.
Hey, thanks for watching. Click on the subscribe.
No, that's the right one.
Can I see it one more time? Because that's really confusing. Okay, the burial.
Season finale. Yeah, so that'll be Fang's
burial, right?
Actually, let me do it a different way.
Okay. Yeah, because, I mean, just looking at it from right there, we saw Frank's funeral. we saw Betty talking to her dad again.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm not like you.
Yeah,
she has to confront him in jail.
It looked like they're still at the house.
But yeah, it kind of looked, well, yeah, it kind of looked like a living room, but it could have been just like a interrogation room.
Okay.
Or
it could be a dream sequence in
we'll
her
have
head.
we'll have a closer look.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Okay, so Fang's funeral.
Right.
For show.
It's not over.
I'll start telling your secrets.
Pause. Veronica is coming for her dad. Archie, a black hood mask
Archie
man.
for a man in a black hood mask.
So probably a lineup. Oh, yes!
Oh, yes! This is it!
Daryl getting a
Oh,
circle
my
jacket.
God. Look at it. It's a red
And
one,
it's
too.
red.
Oh, God.
Yes, girl.
Oh, my God.
Yes, man.
I'm not like you.
Aren't you?
Okay, you're right. Where was that?
Where is that? Is that...
I'm trying to...
Where? He got a
What the
haircut.
hell?
It's a jacket.
Yeah, you can see the jacket, so it's the prison jacket. But look at the background. I'm like, where is that? Is that like the prison all run down and broken?
Right.
It looks like a Saw room.
He also got a haircut, so they're giving haircuts in
Yeah,
prison.
well, hey, but it looks like he's on the set of Saw.
Yeah.
What is that?
You. I'm gonna make my bones. Once and for all. Riverdale.
So what's he gonna do? Go for Hiram Lodge, or like, is he with Hiram? He's
don't
gonna make his
know.
bones. Maybe he's gonna become a serpent, and that's how he's gonna get his.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know.
No.
I don't understand what
I
that
think when
means.
he said make his bones, I think he's still talking about he's gonna find the Black Hood and kill him because he's the one that knows that the father is the Black Hood.
Right.
So I think he's like, I'm gonna make my bones, meaning I.
Or at least
know
not the
where
Black
that guy
Hood who
is.
shot his dad.
Exactly. So I think that's what's going on.
Interesting.
I'm interested. I can't wait to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And what are you looking at, Ernie? What is scaring me?
I don't know, something the CW released for the next season finale. They're stills. You
Oh.
see them?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got stills for the finale. You
it's-
sure?
Yeah, it's from the CW.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. CW released some
Let's
stills.
take a
Let's check this
look.
out.
Let me full screen this.
I'm
ready.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay.
See what we got.
First,
Okay.
Yeah. Archie, Veronica. Oh no, I'm not into that. That can't happen. Okay.
Why? Wait. What?
I know. Reggie and Josie, not into it.
No.
Cheryl and Veronica. That's a cute top.
She's not wearing a jacket.
Yes. Eyebrows. See, she's got good eyebrows.
Yes, compared to.
Vote for Fred Andrews. Do you think? Do you think she's gonna concede and she's just gonna let Fred win?
Maybe.
Or maybe
Actually,
they'll partner up and he'll be mayor and she's his VP, or vice
That's
versa.
what I was thinking. Okay, so they're at a party.
It's a party.
they're at
It's like a results.
yeah,
It's probably just to
exactly.
find out who won.
Oh, so he won. He won.
Possibly. Or she came over. You don't. Hermione was gonna have her own.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't give too much away.
It doesn't, but I think maybe Fred wins. She says, "Okay, we should work together." You know, I can
I'm
do
into
this,
that.
Blah, and that would be great. They could be a good unified front.
Yeah.
For the city.
For sure.
And then it still has them at odds because there'll be moments where she's like, "We have to push a prison, no prison," and they're just arguing inside of the office.
Something like that.
And then they get all hot and heavy, and
I know.
Hiram says, "Oh no, what about me?" And she's like, "I don't need you anymore. I'm a
Hiram.
mayor."
I'm a
And-
mayor.
Yeah, exactly. In fact,
And not a horse.
exactly. In fact,
Actual mayor.
you're just a criminal and you can go to jail today. I don't know.
Yeah, Jalen doesn't think Fangs died. Fangs is dead.
Well, I understand why he says it. We didn't see it on screen.
Yeah,
We didn't see a body, but we are seeing him getting buried. So yeah, he's dead.
he did.
That's it.
You die. You go.
I mean, I get it. You die. You go to
You go to
hell.
hell.
You die.
Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, man. That's what's happening.
He's
He is
dead.
dead. I know. Trust me. I like Fang too.
Yeah.
I really liked him during the musical episode. He was funny at moments and everything.
He was adorable.
Yeah.
I wanted
so much
him to
better
date
than-
Kevin, but apparently he was dating Midge, so who knew? Can we, like, what happened to Joaquin?
Showed up for a second. Then
For
left.
1 second, and everyone was stoked. Everyone. And then he's not in this episode at all.
No.
I need Joaquin to come back.
Yeah.
You guys.
Did he speak on the when he came back?
Yeah.
Did he?
For like a second.
I just remember FP saying, "Well, Joaquin, blah blah." I remember him nodding and taking the bag. I don't know. I was like, did they just dip him out on SAG pay? Like, are they able to not speak or what?
Nah, he'd still get paid.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Daniel, is there anything else? Like,
I think we're
you guys, the finale is coming. We may or may not do a live watch. We're gonna try and see what we can make happen.
Yeah.
Please record yourself while watching the finale and send it to us. we go live at 9:30.
Yes.
So we have time to like watch it and just. I know someone last minute sent me a video. I didn't have time to watch it, so we'll watch it next week.
Okay, cool.
For this episode, and we'll just like talk about how it's a reaction for this episode.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, do we have any comments last week? I didn't know.
Yeah, we probably do. Hold please.
We're going to check in and see about the comments so we can at least share those. Then after that, we're going to be done, guys. Oh my God. I just got to say it again. I know I've been saying it too much, but this episode was so great to me. I'm loving how people are watching it, talking about it, interacting with us, happening on our Facebook page right now, which is a huge thing. And I really think you guys should join it if you haven't yet. Let it grow. Let it be big. It's going to be something amazing.
Here, you want to read?
All right, so Book Scholar says, notice how they said the random dead body was found in or near Greendale. Not saying they are doing a crossover. It's just interesting how so many bodies keep turning up in, near, or around that place.
It's true.
I agree.
I mean, I feel like we could possibly next season do a backdoor pilot in a way. And then that way, then like a couple months later or something, Sabrina will happen.
Yeah.
I think it's possible.
I think so.
LeBron Underwood said, sorry to make it again. Anyways, great live stream to Sarah and Daniel. P.S. I had work and nice theory, Daniel. I agree. But you made it this week, so hello and welcome.
Exactly. And thank you. I appreciate you accepting or, believing in the theory of the twin. We haven't been disproven yet.
No. Here's this one from Anne. Get ready.
Actually, Hal's eyes flash green more than one time in the episode.
Correct.
I noticed it from the start.
Yep.
In the first scene with Betty Betty talking about how it was all a test, there's a close-up of Hal and his eyes are briefly green. Not as flashy as the later I Have Darkness 2 scene, though, which is true. But I think it's more that Betty's seeing them as green in her mind. I said that because she's so paranoid now. That's true.
It's true.
All in her mind's eye. I like that.
But now Hal's admitting to being the Black Hood. So is it still the eyes flashing green, or are we just supposed to believe his eyes have always been green?
Always been green. It's
Even
like,
though they
I don't
haven't.
know.
Continue.
But I think it's more that Betty's seeing them as green in her mind. Oh, because she's so paranoid now. Okay. But guys, there are such things as colored contacts. You are very true. We discussed that as well. Even if eyes are normally blue, that doesn't mean he can't wear contacts when he's killing to throw people off. I think the shooter at the debate was hired by Hiram.
Agreed.
Ooh, nice one. You saw this before we got to it. To help sow chaos and make the town turn to Hermione as the law and order candidate and helped feed into the for-profit prison plan.
Which we absolutely saw this episode with her going to Alice in order to put the bounty out.
It's true. Just like he manipulated Archie and Reggie with the Dark Circle vigilantism. That's why no one was hurt.
Yep.
FP stands for
Forsyth
Pendleton. Thank you. Thank you so much. And now I can't forget it because it's like Forsyth.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to keep reading? You want me to
by
take
the way...
Okay. I believe there is more than one Black Hood with different agendas. The first one that shot Fred, I think, was hired by Hiram, too. Possibly Tallboy. Motive was to hurt and kill Fred for being with Hermione while making it look like a robbery. Which is still what I think is going on, possibly.
Okay.
But later, someone else decided to be the Black Hood and hurt and kill people except the shooter at the debate, which would be Hal.
Yes.
That would fall into then Hal taking over because of, like, cuckoo.
Exactly.
Ladies of the Quiet Mercy. That's why there was some confusion. I think Hal makes a lot of sense as the Black Hood. He's got a darkness too, knows too many details about Betty growing up, also knows what happened with Chick and the drug dealer at the Cooper household. Which means he probably has a place bugged or a nanny cam set up somewhere. True story.
Because I was wondering to myself, if now Hal is the one, how does he know everything?
I know.
That's it.
Yeah. He would also know about Grundy because Alice was there when the whole thing came out and he helped to banish her.
That's right.
I would also assume she told Hal all about it. That's fair. Somehow this will all be traced back to the Riverdale Reaper. Are you a writer on the show?
I know, my God.
And how an innocent man was buried alive. That old 70s photo of the group of men will come back as a clue. I mean, like, he just admitted that his daddy was the Reaper and he did it. You write on this show, that's what I'm going to go with. I think the ghoulies may have shot Fangs. We learned it didn't. It was Midge's mom.
Midge's mom.
You're wrong about something.
She's trying to throw us off and let us not know she's the writer. Okay.
And they will be coming for both the servants and the bulldogs in the next episode, which will cause them to band together to face a larger threat. This is the finale, so that Archie and Jug get a chance to make up. Fangs will survive at least long enough to be taken to the hospital. It's in the extended promo. Okay, and...
Okay, so Ann, do us a huge favor. We clearly know you live in Los Angeles and that
and
you're right on the
Riverdale.
show. So let us know when you want to show up so we can have you on. Because holy F, you are on it so well. I see where you try to throw us off with some little things. I know, you're a writer.
But like, this is what we're calling you.
Yeah.
Anthony DeDios.
Daniel, your twin theory might be right. At first, I thought Hal would be like a red herring, but it could be leading to something else. Also, I hope you guys live react the season 2 finale.
We will try.
We're trying. We're thinking about it. Ooh, trust me.
It's
doing
very
live react,
tricky.
oh my gosh, it's a lot of work.
And YouTube has a lot of rules.
Exactly.
More than
I think right
anything.
now we're afraid of YouTube. YouTube is on like a kind of, hey, what are you doing? We're cutting you off. We're cutting you off. Everybody lately, because they just don't want to pay people, I guess. I don't know. So we'll try to figure it out, but we may not be able to get it. But we may get moments where you'll see our reactions.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. So, and we'll kind of play them together. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
But I think with that, until then,
thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit thumbs up on this video, share it with your friends, share it in all those Riverdale groups that you're in, because I know you are. Join us on our Riverdale after show page for Gingerdale.
Yes.
Facebook.com/groups/Gingerdale.
Yeah. Check us out there. You'll be able to go ahead and discuss even further theories that you may have right there, and we react. We're always ready to go ahead and talk to you guys. We get notifications on our phones, and our phones are at our hips all the time. So we'll be able to go ahead and interact with you there, definitely. Also, besides there, leave a comment in the on the video. It actually helps us. It boosts up where we're viewed, so this way more people will watch us when they have interaction. So talk to us. It's just like when you listen to podcasts and they're like, "Oh, give us a star and
review it." That
exactly
kind of
how you do it. Just go ahead and give us a comment down there below. Let people know that we exist and share the video, because if we don't get enough views, this show will be canceled. Just letting you guys know. Being honest. So help us make sure that we have jobs.
Job security.
Yes, exactly.
And with that, we will see you guys next week.
And also, buy t-shirts. You can go to, what is it?
TeePublic?
TeePublic.com/that#show. Get t-shirts like the one I got, or some Riverdale stuff. We do have it there. And with that, we are done.
We are out. Make sure to comment. Let us know what you thought. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to that #show to keep up with everything trending
in geek pop culture.
Boom.